2015. Welcome the distinguished faculty and administration of Western New England University. Now entering the field house. In the right column are our PhD candidates and their advisors. In the left column are members of the President's staff and members of our Board of Trustees. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the platform party for today's commencement exercise. Leading the way is our Grand Marshal, Professor James Gordon. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Anthony S. Caprio, President of Western New England University.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Linda Jones, and I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. It's my great pleasure to guide us through this afternoon's commencement program. But before we begin, I would like to just ask that you look at your cell phones and make sure that they're kindly turned to silence or vibrate. And if you're not already standing, please rise and join us in the singing of our national anthem. After the national anthem, you may be seated for a very special choral welcome. The faculty and staff chorus and conducted by Dr. Amelia Nagoski. Thank you. As you look about the room, you will see that we have 2 large video screens on either side of the stage, and there's also a screen in the lobby in order to afford everyone the opportunity to follow our proceedings more easily and to see the families and friends on these screens, as well to hear your names when they're called. I ask for your courtesy in maintaining a decorum in the arena. Please keep the aisles clear and remain seated unless you are called up or asked to do otherwise. I also ask that you cooperate with the staff that you'll see in the aisles. They're volunteers and they're helping us to make sure that this is a remarkable event for everyone involved. Please take a moment also, it's a large arena, but do locate the exit that's nearest you. We have exits in the back, as you know, you entered in the back. But we have exits off to the sides, and you'll see arrows that are pointing to these exits. For example, the arrows up front here are pointing to exits that are behind me. Finally, I'm delighted to acknowledge a large number of groups with us today who have been very important to the success of our institution and the success of the students that are here today to graduate. Would the members of the university's Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and administration please stand? This is to help thank you for your contributions over the course of this year. Next, I ask all of our graduates to please stand. I'm sorry. Oh, we're way early for that. Next, I ask our graduates to join me in a hearty round of applause to thank your families and friends who have made it possible for you to be here today. And now it's my pleasure to introduce you to the chair of Western New England's Board of Trustees and alumnus of the class of 1977, Mr. Kevin S. Delbridge, who will bring you some greetings.
Thank you. I am delighted to make opening remarks welcoming you to the first all-graduate commencement of Western New England University. Now, this complicates things a bit. In prior years, we had the commencement just for the School of Law, so all I had to do was come up with a lawyer joke for my opening remarks. That was fairly easy. But now we have the College of Pharmacy, we have PhD candidates, and we have all of the master's programs. So I tried to find a joke that started with a JD, a PharmD, a PhD, and an MSA walked into a bar. But no luck. But that's okay, I trust you'd rather get on with the celebration. And I'm sure that this day has been highlighted in your calendar for quite some time. And years from now, I bet it'll be enjoyable for you to think back about this special date and time. You've worked very hard to get to this moment. You've sacrificed a lot, perhaps along with your parents, your grandparents, and for some of you, your spouse and children. This is the day that you, along with your family and friends, should be especially proud of your accomplishments. Today is your day. Several years ago, you made a wise decision by selecting Western New England University, and the university thanks you for your trust. You've experienced firsthand our outstanding faculty, the university's learning environment, and the support of your fellow students. For many of you, you've now experienced nearly 20 years of education, maybe more. I know that you are well prepared for what's next. For those of you that entered the law school 3 years ago, you could truthfully answer any law question with, I don't know. Now you can answer with authority, it depends. And pharmacists, I'm sure you've learned how to easily spot a phony prescription. The writing on the prescription is legible. And a word to my fellow MBAs. Although you'll be tempted, you don't have to do a SWOT analysis on each entree at a restaurant. And for the rest of you, and probably all of you, you're probably glad it's over and today has arrived. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Western New England University, It's a pleasure to welcome distinguished guests, the graduates, and their family and friends to this great celebration. I'd also like to convey the board's deepest wishes for your future success and your future achievements, and we look forward to you remaining an active part of our university family. As you continue your careers, remember that you are ambassadors of not only yourself and your family, but also of Western New England. As new graduates, you'll join thousands of alumni that exhibit honesty, integrity, and professional competence that characterizes Western New England University. Graduates, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Delbridge. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of Western New England University, President and Dr. Anthony S. Caprio.
Good afternoon, everyone. It really is a pleasure for me to welcome each of you to this afternoon's Western New England University graduate ceremony. Welcome, distinguished guests, members of the platform party, commencement speaker, Senator Gail Candaris, who is an alumna of the School of Law, family members and friends of the graduates, and our very own fine members of the university faculty and staff. And of course, I extend my heartiest congratulations to the graduates today. The university awards a wide range of graduate degrees: the PhD, PharmD, JD, the post-JD degree of Master of Laws, and an extensive array of master's degrees offered by the Colleges of Arts and Science, Business, and Engineering. And over the course of this single academic year, the university has awarded 344 graduate degrees. Today is quite the day. Legal education has been, since our beginnings in 1919, at the forefront of a Western New England university education. The first 7 graduates in law were in 1923. They received the LLB degree, the Bachelor of Laws. At that time, we were the Springfield division of Boston's Northeastern College, now university. At that time, a high school diploma met the American Bar Association standards for admission. And don't gasp, tuition at the law division at our institution was $100 per year. Ah, the good old days. I am so pleased for you, our law graduates. You joined the ranks of 8,700 outstanding alumni of the Western New England University School of Law. Congratulations to you. And today is also quite the day as we celebrate students in the College of Pharmacy, the first recipients of the Doctor of Pharmacy degree, the PharmD, to be graduated from our university. Many of today's graduates are our own Western New England undergraduates who had completed our pre-pharmacy program. Many come from colleges and universities from throughout the United States, having completed a bachelor's degree at those institutions. So congratulations to our College of Pharmacy graduates. The College of Pharmacy has been over 10 years in the making, and you are our dream and our hope realized. We're so proud of you, and I welcome you to the first cohort of alumni of the College of Pharmacy at Western New England University. And congratulations to our PhD graduates also. Like our pharmacy and our law graduates, you will provide noble and needed service to many in need in our society. You will become college professors, clinicians, teachers. It has been such a pleasure to see you earn your doctorate here, and I congratulate you. You are, as you know, receiving your doctorate in the first doctoral degree program initiated at Western New England. Congratulations. And today is a great day as we recognize and honor our master's degree candidates. Over the years, we have offered innovative, challenging, and stimulating master's degrees in a wide range of fields. Our graduates in business, in engineering, and in arts and sciences have become leaders in their companies, businesses, and in our schools. The mission of our university at its beginning, 96 years ago, was to provide education to adult learners, working adults like many of you. That mission has evolved and broadened significantly, but we have remained committed to our special calling to facilitate the education of adult students in the professions. In July 2011, we were awarded university status, given the breadth and depth of our undergraduate and master's degree programs, our professional degree programs, as well as the introduction of programs leading to the PhD. Our future, as we move toward our centennial in 2019, just 4 years from now, will be marked by a continued dedication to excellence, visionary thinking, flexibility, and entrepreneurial spirit. We will continue to develop as a comprehensive institution, offering an integrated program of liberal and professional undergraduate and graduate programs. Our strategic plan for the period 2009 through 18 has graduate education among its strategic initiatives. We will develop new graduate and professional programs at the master's and at the doctoral level in order to achieve further breadth of curriculum offerings and to achieve depth and specialization in selected areas and disciplines. We instituted the university's PhD program several years ago in psychology in the field of behavior analysis. The Doctor of Pharmacy degree program has flourished. We will soon have our first graduates of the PhD program in engineering management. Our first cohort of students began their studies in our newly established Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing just last year. And the newest master's degrees to have been approved are the Master of Science in Organizational Leadership and the Master of Science in Estate Planning. So you are receiving your degrees at a time when we have made a commitment to broadening the graduate education opportunities we offer students. You have helped move us in this direction as we recognize the value graduate education brings to the work and lives of our graduate degree-seeking students. Today is a special and great day for you. You have sacrificed and worked hard. I've timed the flyover just in time as I'm speaking. I congratulate you. Today you will certainly reflect upon your experience here at Western New England University, and I hope you feel pride in all that you have accomplished through your own efforts and the fine guidance of your teachers provided so well by this faculty. And I hope you will look back fondly and with appreciation for all you have learned here and for all those whom you have met here and learned from here, and that includes faculty, staff, as well as your fellow students. And to spouses, parents, and family members and friends who have supported our graduates every day throughout their studies here, my special thanks to you. We recognize the important role you have played in helping your loved ones reach their worthwhile educational goal. I thank you very, very much. And graduates, congratulations and best wishes. I wish you much continued success. I'm certain that you, like Western New England University itself, will continue to grow and that you will distinguish yourselves in special and in powerful ways. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, President Caprio. At this time, I invite Professor Kurt Hamakawa, Associate Dean of the College of Business and a graduate of the Western New England University School of Law, to join President Caprio and Chairman Delbridge at the podium, and our honoree, Senator Gail Canderas, to come forward to join Dr. Caprio at the podium.
Thank you, Provost Jones. Gail D. Canderas, for nearly 2 decades, you worked tirelessly to ensure that the needs of the people of Western Massachusetts were heard in our state's House of Representatives and Senate. You have had a firsthand appreciation for the plight of working families and local communities. Born in Brooklyn, a product of the public school system, you worked your way through college, graduating magna cum laude from Fairleigh Dickinson University. Western New England University's own School of Law brought you to Massachusetts, where you earned your Juris Doctorate degree in 1983. You are licensed to practice law in Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York, which has afforded you a broad perspective of legal issues in the Northeast and a keen understanding of how the laws affect diverse communities with different needs. Returning to your roots for a time, you worked for the Equity Trading and Arbitrage Division at Goldman Sachs in New York City. Several years later, you journeyed back to Western Massachusetts, moving to Wilbraham to practice family and business law. A lawyer, wife, and mother, you then took your first steps towards a career in public service. You first served in a volunteer capacity as a member of the Wilbraham Planning Board, Finance Committee, and Board of Selectmen. You did this, you have said, not only to have a voice in the political process, but to challenge traditional gender roles. And indeed you did. You were only the second woman to serve on Wilbraham's Board of Selectmen in the town's 250-year history. But you sought more. In 1997, you ran and were elected to the Massachusetts House of Representatives, where you served the 12th Hamden District, the largest district in the state. In 2007, you were elected to the Massachusetts State Senate, where you served the 1st Hamden and Hampshire District, covering your hometown of Wilbraham, as well as Longmeadow, East Longmeadow, Granby, Hamden, Belchertown, and portions of Springfield and Chicopee. You continued in this important role through January 2015, most recently chairing the Joint Committee on Economic Development and Emerging Technologies, and serving as Vice Chair of the Joint Committee on the Judiciary. You also made it a priority to chair the Caucus of Women Legislators. Throughout your journey with the law, your loyal commitment to this university has never faltered. When you encountered program proposals to be offered by public institutions that would have duplicated the educational needs of the Commonwealth, for which Western New England University was already meeting the needs of the citizens across the state, and that would have unnecessarily put a drain on taxpayer dollars, you vigorously opposed the waste of precious state resources. Also, when you learned of inequities between public and private higher education in the Board of Higher Education's process for program approval, you demonstrated your leadership. You advocated for regulatory changes to protect not only Western New England University, but many other private institutions from inconsistent procedures that would hamper the establishment of many important new programs in the Commonwealth. And there are many more examples of your commitment to fairness that have benefited Western New England University over the years. Simply put, you love people and possess an uncanny ability to connect with them. In an era of deep cynicism surrounding politics, as both a state senator and representative, you endeavor to build relationships, to earn the trust and respect of your community, and to act with integrity in order to meet the needs of the people whom you have served. In so doing, you are a living example of the values and teachings of Western New England University and its School of Law. You once said that you had no political aspirations. You just wanted to make your community a better place. In this, you have succeeded beyond all measure. You fought vigorously for more equitable funding for Western Massachusetts from Boston. You were the lead sponsor on a tough drunk driving bill and helped pass one of the toughest anti-drag racing bills in the country. You worked across the aisle on a bill rewriting the state's alimony laws. And throughout, you were a champion for your alma mater and an advocate for private higher education.
Senator Kondaris, for your unwavering commitment to bringing about positive change for our communities, for your remarkable leadership abilities that have resulted in a better quality of life for the people you have served, and for your ongoing dedicated public service. It is a great pleasure and honor for me to confer upon you, by the authority vested in me by the Charter and by the Board of Trustees, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much. I want to thank the trustees, President Anthony Caprio, Dean Kurt Hamakawa, all the deans up here, all the trustees for your very generous remarks, and for this honor that you have bestowed upon me today. There's tremendous energy and excitement in this room, and I am humbled and grateful to share this moment with all of the graduates and all of the families. We're going to have some competition from the air show, but that's okay because you're all high flyers today. Today brings me full circle in an incredible 30-year journey from a law graduate in 1983 through a lifetime of hard work, and as we say in property law, and thence back to the beginning. I was the beneficiary of the love and support of so many people during my career. I remember longtime Western New England trustee Al LaRiviere and how he would always tell me, "I signed your degree." I am proud to share this honor today with all of my friends and colleagues and the Board of Trustees here at Western New England. Congratulations to the Western New England University doctoral, law, pharmacy, B school, master's degree, LLM recipients, engineers, everyone here today, and to their families at this, the first combined graduate school commencement in Western New England's history. Special congratulations to our first College of Pharmacy grads. When I went to law school here, the pharmacy program was not even a gleam in the eye of the administration. Congratulations to the Board of Trustees, to its chairman, Kevin Delbridge, to President Anthony Caprio, and to Dean Evan Robinson for your vision, your leadership, and your tenacity, all of which made the College of Pharmacy a reality. To all the graduates, you have reached the educational and professional summit and have achieved at a level shared by fewer than 5% of the people in the world. And make no mistake about it, in this expanding global economy, you will be practicing your professions on a world stage, competing in a workplace that may be worlds away from here, and with people from all different cultures. You will come to respect and admire your workplace colleagues, and they will feel a kinship with you. Together, day by workday, you may be able to build bridges to peace and understanding, one person at a time. That is our shared hope today, a world of peace, equality, and prosperity for all people. Unless you're an engineering student, however, it is your time to build a more personal kind of bridge, a bridge to achievement and success. Your first job may not be the exact open door you envisioned, but as long as it is honest work that helps you build your skill level, go to it. Be assured that the education you received at this university will make you competitive and stand you in good stead wherever you work. Western New England University grads are respected and successful contributors throughout the world. Before you leave this campus and disperse to the four corners of the globe, I'd like to leave you with a few thoughts. First, wherever life takes you, be a beacon of personal integrity and professional ethics. Uphold the honor of your profession, raise the bar and the public esteem through your conduct and your practice. You worked so hard for your degrees. Protect and respect all your hard work and that of your colleagues. Do not denigrate your profession or disparage your colleagues. Honor them and conduct yourself in a way as to engender respect in others and for the profession you earned through personal sacrifice and perhaps the sacrifice of others here with you today. And when you are a seasoned professional, mentor others and advance their interests and the future of your profession. Second, you have entered the helping professions whether it be law, pharmacy, psychology, business, the sciences. Be a leader as well as a practitioner. Fight for the people you serve. Fight to employ best practices for them. Fight for resources for them. Be active members in your profession and your professional associations. Fight fraud and abuse wherever you may find it. Take on the government. Take on the regulators. Recognize that all life is politics and don't run from it. Write and testify at government hearings and fight to ensure that the laws affecting your practice and your clients are truly beneficial to them. Legislators and government leaders need your input to craft effective laws and public policy. Be the person in the Norman Rockwell painting speaking at town meeting. Put yourself out there. Don't just complain about the problems in your profession. Be part of the solution. As Theodore Roosevelt said, no one knows how much you care. No one knows how much you know until they know how much you care. Third, no matter how busy you may be or what is happening in your life, make it your daily habit to contribute to a more civilized society. Be an exemplar of good citizenship. People are under tremendous stress. Help just one person make it through the day. It will not be difficult to find opportunities to do so. On the road, in the supermarket, wherever you are, the smallest expressions of concern, little acts of kindness can make a big difference. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed with the magnitude of a problem. You don't have to solve the whole problem. Start where you are, do what you can, and it will be enough. It's what you do every day that contributes to a civilized society. Fourth, I've been very fortunate in my career to work in many different environments and with thousands of people from all walks of life. My JD degree from this law school took me everywhere and anywhere I wanted to go. I will tell you with a 100% degree of certitude that talent and brilliance do not come in any particular color, gender, ethnicity, religion, orientation, or even height. Unless you're talking about basketball, and maybe not even then. If you know our new Attorney General Maura Healey, you know what I'm talking about. General Healey is the first openly gay Attorney General in the Commonwealth's history. But what is even more surprising, she was, at 5'6" a basketball star, both in this country and internationally. 20 years ago, as a woman, she could have been neither. Imagine the loss to our society if she had been marginalized, if she hadn't been given a chance to self-actualize her talent. I've hired many people during my career, and you will too. Let me tell you this, never judge a book by its cover, and your life, your enterprise, and your profession will be greatly enriched by many extraordinary and inspiring colleagues. You just never know where or from whom that next stroke of genius, that next great idea will come. Create opportunities for people to succeed. Give them time to succeed, just as you hope others will give you a chance to grow and develop in your profession. In closing, you are the envy of the world today. Billions of people on this planet wish they could stand in your shoes, and billions of mothers on this planet pray that someday their child might be the miracle that you embody here and now. Some of you may not have been born in this country and may have had long and impossible journeys to be here today. Many of you may come from families with generations in this country, but you may be the first person in your family to achieve at this level. Others of you may be first generation Americans, as I was in 1983 as a School of Law graduate. Never forget the sacrifice of the people who helped you get here today. Be loyal, be grateful, and pay it forward. My time on this campus was a turning point for me and gave me a life and an opportunity I would never have otherwise had. And your time on this campus will be life-altering for you too. Your hard work, the studies you have completed, the degree you receive here today may well change the course of your life and that of your family for generations to come. Savor this moment and remember this university and all it has meant to you and the opportunity for a great future it has provided. Thank you again to the trustees, to President Caprio, to the entire Western New England family for this wonderful honor today. It is the thrill of a lifetime for me to come home here today and receive this honor. Best wishes to all of the grads and your families. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Canderas, for your thought-provoking remarks, for your dedication, and for your service. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin presenting diplomas, I invite to the podium the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Saeed Garamani, who will deliver a special message.
Good afternoon. After a huge achievement, Dr. Faust, the protagonist of Goethe's masterpiece, said, Here I stand no wiser than before. Fortunately, that doesn't apply to you. What Shakespeare said makes sense in your case. Knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. As recipients of advanced degrees, you are in a position to understand the ethical and political values that are the foundation of democracy. With knowledge comes responsibility, and with great knowledge comes great responsibility. Privileged as you are, it is your civic duty to serve as the guardians of our democratic way of life. There is no excuse. You know how, and as they say in Spain, let him who knows how ring the bells. There is a definite correlation between the state of affairs and the depth of citizens' participation in the decision-making process. With highly dedicated graduates of your caliber all over the country, I remain confident that our democracy will have the champions it needs at a time when it faces so many challenges. I know that on the book of knowledge, fallacious writing, you write not, and the larger the number of people like you, the higher the number of those who will rise to the challenge, not only as a matter of civic duty, but as an opportunity to be embraced with enthusiasm and high spirits. Thank you, and my heartiest congratulations.
Mr. Chairman, the Provost is pleased to present to the Board of Trustees the candidates for their degrees.
We are pleased to accept these candidates for the following degrees awarded today: Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, Master of Laws, LLM, Juris Doctor, JD, Doctor of Pharmacy, PharmD, and all the master degrees: Master of Business Administration, MBA, Master of Science in Accounting, MSA, Master of Arts, MA, Master of Science, MS, and Master of Education, MEd.
Will all the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise? President Caprio, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all their requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter of the University and by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the Doctor of Philosophy degree with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree. I hereby grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
In order that the names of all candidates may be clearly heard, I ask the audience to withhold any applause until all persons in the group have received their diplomas. The following candidates are receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Behavior Analysis. Katya Sevedini Mata. Carrie Ann Condi. Maeve Grace Donnelly. Joshua Samuel Masato Jessel. Kira Moore. Jessica Lee Seaver. Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences. You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time it's my pleasure to welcome the Dean of the School of Law, Professor Eric Guven, to the stage to share a few thoughts on this auspicious occasion.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. I'm honored to address the class of 2015, and particularly the law school graduates. First, congratulations. It's a major milestone in your life, and you deserve to celebrate it. All right, second, let me wish you safe travels. This is a major milestone, but it's just a milestone on a long journey that lies ahead. You have many miles to go. Third, don't forget where you came from. You'll always be welcome back. You are forever, from here on out, a part of Western New England University School of Law. This will always be where you went to law school. It's your intellectual and professional home. Not everyone gets a law degree. Not everyone enjoys the status and perspective that you've attained. Be grateful for it. Now you're leaving home to begin a great journey. As you sit here, some of you may think you have some idea about what that professional journey holds in store for you. Let me tell you this, you don't. You may have made plans, and you may expect to execute those plans. Honestly, I wish you good luck with that. But remember the wisdom of John Lennon, who once said, "Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans." Or, more pithily, the Jewish proverb, "You plan, God laughs." I'm just saying, be humble enough to know you have only so much control over the way things unfold. You must, of course, be ready to take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves. Sometimes you might even create an opportunity for yourself, but a great deal of what lies ahead is just beyond your control. More than a little will be luck, which is not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing. Accept it and work with it. So even if the plans you think are about to unfold never happen, you should appreciate that a remarkable journey is going to materialize anyway, whether you planned it or not. It's your journey. You are responsible for making the most of it. The law school prepared you for the journey, but you must take the trip. So as a parting gift, I'd like to give you a present to take on that journey. It's my wife's favorite poem. As you embark on your professional journey, you may recall one of the great journeys of the Western tradition, Ulysses' epic trip back to his home in Ithaca after the Trojan War. It was filled with setbacks and challenges, temptations and disasters. The poem I'm about to read imagines a less arduous, more fulfilling odyssey. Ithaca by C.P. Cavafy. As you set out for Ithaca, hope the voyage is a long one, full of adventure, full of discovery. Lastrygonians and Cyclops, angry Poseidon, don't be afraid of them. You'll never find things like that on your way, as long as you keep your thoughts raised high, as long as a rare excitement stirs your spirit and your body. Lastrygonians and Cyclops, wild Poseidon, you won't encounter them unless you bring them along inside your soul, unless your soul sets them up in front of you. Hope the voyage is a long one. May there be many a summer morning when, with what pleasure, what joy, you come into harbors seen for the first time. May you stop at Phoenician trading stations and buy fine things, mother of pearl, coral, amber, ebony, sensual perfume of every kind, as many sensual perfumes as you can. And may you visit Egyptian cities so you may learn and go on learning from their scholars. Keep Ithaca always in your mind. To reach her is your destiny, but do not hurry the journey at all. Better if it lasts for years, so you're old by the time you reach the island, wealthy with all you've gained along the way, not expecting Ithaca to make you rich. Ithaca gave you this marvelous journey. Without her, you would not have set out. She's nothing left to give you now. And if you find her poor, Ithaca won't have fooled you. Wise as you will have become, so full of experience, you will have understood by then what these Ithacas mean. Like Ithaca, the law school, the home you are about to leave, has given you the journey you're about to start. There will be much to learn, to love, to marvel at, to savor, to delight. Hope the journey is a long one. Bon voyage.
Will all the candidates for the LLM degree in estate planning and elder law please rise? President Caprio, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all the requirements for the LLM degree in estate planning and elder law.
By the authority vested in me by the charter of the university and by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the LLM in estate planning and elder law degree with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree.
In order that the names of all candidates may be clearly heard, please withhold any applause until all persons in the group have received their diplomas. The following candidates are receiving the Master of Laws degree in Estate Planning and Elder Law. Caroline Akers Peterson. Christopher John Catrambone. Christopher Michael Davidson. James Benjamin Fasella. Catherine C. Garvey. Renee Goldman Schwartz. Edwin Suarez. Mark Adam Warrenoff.
Will the candidates for the Juris Doctor's degree please rise? President Caprio, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all requirements for the Juris Doctor degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter and by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the Juris Doctor degree with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree. I grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
The following candidates are receiving the degree of Juris Doctor: Brittany Catherine Adams, Robin Amy Barco, Anthony Colvert Basilica, Aiden Tyler Baum, Cindy Lynn Benoit, Daniel Arthur Benoit, cum laude, Corey R. Berry, Erica Marie Bruno, Kenneth Laverne Bush III, Ashley Patrice Carbray, Tatenda Leslie Chitamarari, Sarah Elizabeth Coley, Rose Marie Colon, Nicole Teresa Cupertino, cum laude, and the recipient of the Abraham Smith Award. Rebecca Ann Cromwell. Anne-Marie Lynn Davenport. Tashina Monet Davis. Virgil Thomas Decker. Jean Marie Derderian. Kyle William Descus, cum laude. Joseph Edward Erico IV. Laura Allison Fisher, summa cum laude, and recipient of the Norman Prance Award. Michelle Alyssa Fredericks. Nicole Diana Garcia. Jacinda K. Galt. Kristen Nicole Gaber. Cassandra Marie Geip. Stephen Charles Goshorn. Kara Caitlin Hale. Melissa Laura Hancock. Eleni J. Hansis. Laura Nicole Hawk. Richard Lahoud Herbert. Samantha Ann Hopkins, cum laude. Ronald James Hood, Jr. Marissa Joy Huber. Christopher William James. Felipe M. Johnson. Alexander Ali Riza Kazim. Daniel S. Kellner. Jonathan Paul Labonte. Talia Carey Landry, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Levesque, cum laude, and recipient of the Kadick Foundation Award. Ian Michael Lindstrom, recipient of the Edward F. McBride Award. Solomon Bernard Lewis. Megan Labonia. Jennifer Lauren Lundgren. Randy Chinadam Maduka Okafor. James Henry McCall, Jr. Amina Marie McKenzie. Thomas O. McLeod. Jason William Messina. Lenore Marie Montanaro, recipient of the National Association of Women's Lawyers Award. Brittany Caitlin Morgan, magna cum laude. Daniel Thomas Murtha. Samantha Ann Petros. Lynn Ann Pucciarelli. Peter J. Ramaglu. Justin Anthony Raymond, cum laude, and recipient of the Edward B. Cooley Award. Douglas Dean Rudolph. Karen Lynette Santana. Nicholas Vincent Savino. Corey A. Saxer. Ryan Douglas Scott. Mark E. Squires, summa cum laude. Susan Perkins Stark, cum laude. Jeffrey Carl Stitt, Jr. Sean Joseph Stokes. Hillary Ann Sullivan. Richard Keith Sullivan III. Michael Stephen Sweetman. Evan Scott Techmeyer. Shoshana V. Tracy, recipient of the James C. Faison Multicultural Leadership Award. Nicholas Adam Valinsky. Marisol Vasquez. Ian C. Wagamacher. Susan Marie Wessels. Brittany Sue Wiley. Dadrisha Sasha Gay Went, recipient of the James C. Faison Multicultural Leadership Award. Karen Janet Zach. And now, on behalf of the university and the law school, Dean Guven will present regalia and diploma to the family of Jason A. Lamana. Congratulations to the graduates.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome to the podium Dean of the College of Pharmacy, Dr. Evan Robinson, who will share some remarks on this historic day marking the first class of the Doctor of Pharmacy graduates.
Good afternoon, invited guests, faculty, staff, administration, and most importantly, the graduates. When you look at your lives, you may see it as being comprised of a variety of parts, what's that you've experienced and gone through. A student, a pharmacy learner, a pharmacist, husband, wife, parent. Through all of those what's, through all of those life transitions that you are going through now and that you have coming up in your future, there is a constant, however. The constant is who you are. Your who relates to your heart, your attitude, your drive, your professionalism. It's your inner compass. You've shared your inner compass, College of Pharmacy graduates, with us over these past 4 years. You've let us be a part of its development, and for that you have our heartfelt thanks. As you go forward, remember who you are, why you chose this profession, and how you will matter to the patients you touch and to the people in your lives. They will look to and be guided by that compass. It has done you proud to this point. It has done us very proud to this point. Congratulations on your accomplishment today. We are very proud of you. We are thrilled today has arrived. Thank you.
Will all the candidates for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree please rise? President Caprio, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all of the requirements for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter and by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you, members of the first graduating class of the College of Pharmacy, the Doctor of Pharmacy degree with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree.
Will all the candidates for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree please come forward? In order that the names of all candidates may be clearly heard, please withhold any applause until all persons in the group have received their diplomas. The following candidates are receiving the Doctor of Pharmacy degree: George Tony Abdallah, summa cum laude. Michael Agbassi. Erica Samantha Alton, cum laude. Carissa Marie Ancona. Justine Hope Avery, magna cum laude. Cara Marie Bagney. Andrea Marie Bastiance, summa cum laude. Kirsten Marie Beck. Justice Owusu Bempa. Christy Marie Blanchette. Joshua Paul Buffard, magna cum laude. Brianna Otilia Cashman. Kwok P. Chow. Jennifer Lynn Cheever. Samantha W. DiBiasio. Michael Edward Durkitz. Matthew Philip Damaris, cum laude. Ogadi Queen Egbornu, cum laude. Hannah Marie Fasciano. Jillian Lee Faxon. Robert Thomas Ferrante. Stephen Nicholas Fiedler. Christine Nicole Galinsky, cum laude. Anthony Vincent Garone. Nathan J. Arnois. Heather A. Hartman, cum laude. Michael Joseph Hellitzer, cum laude. Harmony Kristen Hill. Maya Hodsick. Patricia Jennifer Haroche, cum laude. Amanda Lee Hubney. Andrew Hale Jung. James B. Koch. Natalie Jean Kowalczyk, cum laude. Aditya Kumar, cum laude. Bruce Noel Kume. Timothy Stephen Lawson. John H. Lee. Boris Lemberg. Alyssa Leone Lewis, cum laude. Gregory Edward Lewis, cum laude. Gina Lee Longo. Nina Marie Lozito. Jennifer Lauren Marshall, magna cum laude. Shane Robert Martino. Rachel Ann McNally. Brian James Montville. Linda Mustafa, cum laude. Amanda Elizabeth Pelland. Erica Frances Prouty. Melissa Rose Putnam. Maureen Allison Riley. Brianna Lee Santanella, magna cum laude. Jeremy James Schonger. Sagar Atul Shah, cum laude. Andrew Charles Smith. Lori Nicole Spencer, cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Statham, magna cum laude. Grant Matthew Stebbins. Deepika Ramesh Taylor. Smitha Mary Thomas, cum laude. Jay Kumar Dilip Kumar Upadhyay. Erica Lynn Wagren. Derek James Wilson. Autumn Amber Wolf, cum laude. Alexander Philip Wu, summa cum laude. Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Pharmacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Julie Siciliano, for her reflections on today's joyous celebration.
The graduate programs in business have been a key academic offering at Western New England for many years, with the MBA first offered for working adults in 1957 and the Master of Science in Accounting added in 1979. Today, all programs in the College of Business are accredited by AACSB International, and this accreditation is considered the hallmark of excellence in business education. To those business graduates attending today's ceremony, you represent not only a long tradition of graduate education in business at the university, but also have the distinction of a highly recognized accredited degree. On behalf of the faculty and staff in the College of Business, please accept our congratulations on the successful completion of your graduate studies and best wishes in your chosen career.
Will all the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? All master's degrees. That's you, yes. President Caprio, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all requirements for the master's degrees in business, engineering, and arts and sciences.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter and by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the master's degree and declare you entitled to all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining to this degree. As evidence that you have fulfilled all the requirements for the master's degree, I grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
Once again, in order that the names of all the candidates may be clearly heard, I ask the audience to withhold any applause until all persons in the group have received their diplomas. The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Business Administration. Margaret Michelle Aksionova Beck. Carolyn Mary Buxton. Elizabeth Ann Gingrave. Jessica Mastrangelo Henry. Sue Ling Wong. Teresa Ann Hobbs. Seydou Isifu. Dominica Jaundice. Sean Patrick Kelly. Ching Li Yi Liang. Samantha Ann Lissy. Lang Q.T. Lee. Emily M. Miller. Brandon Thomas Robb. Ashley Laura Sampson. Brianna Lee Santinello. Robert D. Schmidt. Joseph Max Skowinski. Congratulations, MBA graduates. The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Accounting. Eshe Tu Bui. Holden Matthew Canty. Catherine Elizabeth Coward. Carissa E. Gable. Robert Francis Garlick. Laura S. Capps. Karen Lynn Pollock. Kelly Christine Tomlinson. Congratulations, MSA graduates. And once again, congratulations to all the College of Business graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, prior to the awarding of master's degrees to candidates in the College of Engineering, I would like to invite Dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Hussein Shiragi, to come forward to share his thoughts on this occasion.
Good afternoon, everyone. Candidates, I join the other deans in congratulating you on this special occasion. Through your years of hard work, your creativity, and your determination, you have achieved something truly significant: the completion of your graduate degree. To put this in perspective, according to the census data, only 6% of Americans hold a master's degree, 1.4% hold a professional doctorate degree, and only 1.1% hold a PhD. I feel very fortunate to share this day with you as the Dean of the College of Engineering and to welcome each of you to the community of scholars. As a wise man once said, the person who graduates today and stops learning tomorrow is uneducated the day after. So I encourage and challenge you to continue learning. Once again, congratulations, engineers, and all other students who are receiving their degrees today. Thank you.
Will the candidates for a master's degree in engineering please rise and come forward? The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Engineering Management: Ross James Bennett Bond, David Paul Burke, Christopher Mark Fernald, Pratik Kante, Austin John Pickering, Eric Christopher Schmidt, Sharon Lynn Will, the following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Electrical Engineering: Jonathan Bray, Mark Robert Valcourt, the following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering: Sharon Lynn Berg, Kevin John Brousseau, Jason Paul Dion, Brian Patrick Dutra, David Edward Greenslade, Kevin Andrew Motson, Congratulations, engineers. You may be seated.
Will all the candidates for the master's degree in arts and sciences please rise?
Will all candidates for the master's degree in arts and sciences please come forward? The following candidate is receiving the degree of Master of Arts in English for Teachers. Michael John Oberly. The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Education in Elementary Education. Desiree S. Robinson. Melissa June Taylor. The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Applied Behavior Analysis. Joshua Thomas Lee. Jessica Dawn Rainey. Alessandra P. Ranazizi. The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Arts in Communication. Joshua Dale Heller. Bethany M. Shively. And the following degree will be presented by Dean Garamani to Kathleen Ann Thomas. Congratulations to all of the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences. You may be seated.
And now I invite the representatives of the alumni associations to the podium. Matt Nelson is president of the Western New England University Alumni Association. Christina Iannello is a member of the School of Law Alumni Association Board of Directors. And Erica Prudy is an officer from the College of Pharmacy class of 2015.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. Good afternoon, and welcome to this exciting day of commencement. I am Matt Nelson, a graduate of the class of '93. Completing your advanced degree marks an important milestone in your life. You join a network of 44,000 alumni around the country and around the globe. With you, we renew our pledge to be proud representatives of the university. May you be successful in your endeavors and work to enrich the lives of others, to build a better world. It makes us so proud that some of you here today, this is not your first degree, but in some cases your second or even your third. We thank you for choosing your alma mater for your advanced degree and welcome you again to your Alumni Association. You will now be formally inducted into each of your respective alumni associations. Will all master's degree candidates and PhD candidates please stand? I have the privilege of inducting you as the newest members of your university's Alumni Association. You will accomplish many great things. Always remember the past that brought you to this point and the people that have supported you. Congratulations again. Please be seated. I now turn the program over to Christina Ianello, a 1999 graduate of the College of Business and a 2002 graduate of the School of Law. She will induct the law school graduates into the Western New England University School of Law Alumni Association.
Will JD and LLM graduates please stand? I am pleased to welcome you into our community of law alumni. It is my honor to induct you into the Western New England University School of Law Alumni Association. This is a day of immense achievement for you and your families. Congratulations. Please be seated. I now turn the program over to Erica Prouty, an officer from the College of Pharmacy class of 2015.
Will the Doctor of Pharmacy graduates please stand? Congratulations to all my classmates. We hold a very special place in the history of Western New England University as the first graduates of the College of Pharmacy. As an interim officer of the soon-to-be established Alumni Association, I welcome you. When we became members of the inaugural class, we accepted responsibility to pave the path for those of us who follow us. This remains true in our role as alumni. It is with great pleasure and pride that I induct us into the founding Alumni Association for the College of Pharmacy. Congratulations. You can please be seated, and here's Provost Jones.
On behalf of the faculty, the staff, and the administration, let me express our sincere congratulations to all graduates today. Now let's stand. I would want to invite everyone in the audience to join the faculty and staff chorus as we sing our alma mater, which may be found on the last page of the program. This concludes our celebration today. I ask that all family members and guests stand and wait while the graduates leave the field house. You'll be able to meet your graduate just beyond the horseshoe area in front of this building. You may wish to visit the bookstores open, the libraries open, the campus centers open. Knock yourself out. All of which remains open to the visitors. Please remember to use all exits so that we may leave in an orderly manner. Congratulations, thank you, travel safely.